No, you're too caught up trying to notice him, noticing you, to see the way I'm giving too much. No, I shouldn't reach for love, but I'm too caught up analyzing the things you say instead of listening to the way you talk. It just confirms that I've lost. I've been using all my nights, spend every second wondering about the heights, waste all my time ignoring all the clear signs. No, you were never ready for us. It's selfish thinking it was, 'cause you're too caught up on the drama from yesterday, while I'm thinking about everything we have. Wish you could see all the plans that I've been caught up trying to organize in my head, while you're still thinking if he said enough. I wish I knew when to stop, stop, stop. Oh, my nights, spend every second wondering about the heights, waste all my time ignoring all the clear signs. No, you were never ready for us. It's selfish thinking it was, 'cause I needed someone who cared. You needed somebody there. I said things I couldn't bear for anybody else. I wish I left it alone, 'cause now I'm needing to know, was I the one or just a feeling for another soul? Just a feeling for another soul. 'Cause now I'm needing to know, was I the one or just a feeling for another soul? Yeah, I've been racing through my mind again, stuck overthinking all the time I spend. Yeah, I've been holding on to every shred of hope. So girl, I'm needing to know, know, know. I needed someone who cared. You needed somebody there. I said things I couldn't bear for anybody else. I wish I left it alone, 'cause now I'm needing to know, was I the one or just a feeling for another soul? Just a feeling for another soul. 'Cause now I'm needing to know, was I the one or just a feeling for another soul?
Hi. That took longer than I thought it would. I don't know why that took longer than I thought it would. Hello everyone. Okay. Oh my god, I see some you causing problems in here. I have a blanket around me because I got cold, and then I'm probably gonna take it off as the stream goes on, in all honesty. Okay, let me get through all y'all. Long time no see. Well, yeah, I totally didn't see you like 5 minutes ago. Anyway, let me see. Absent was here first. Hello, welcome in everyone, and welcome into Amber. Hi Hunter. Hi Zam. Hi Lunar. Hi Flo. Hello Adonis. Hello Sammy. Hi Pavetta. Hello Aurora. Hi Sleepy Finn. Am I missing anyone? I see Lantern Luck is also here. Hello. Can I see anyone else who's in here? I love that thank you music for pausing. I hate you. Let me greet my fucking chat, please. And y'all are fighting for the crown, as per usual. Causing problems. Let's hear me out, Killer Sun. Yes, I also agree, Killer Sun, if he wasn't gay. Yeah. Hi, Flower Demon. Hello, Cairo. I think your name is Collision. Hello, Issa. You on the new account or the old account? Looks like the old account, but I can't tell. Hi, everyone. We're not even... I don't know why I mentioned the being down bad for Dark Sun, but, like, I'm not even drawing him today. I mean, I could. He's not the one I was prioritizing drawing. Don't mind me, though, if you hear noises. I have snacks with me. Wait, he fruity? Yeah, he's gay. That one I feel like didn't need any saying. Look at him. Y'all saw that twink in the bathroom. I was being on my streams. Well, you can blame the E-Void for that. Anyway. Killer Sun is a sun kisser. How dare you? No, Dark Sun. Listen. I have priorities, okay? I'm down bad. I'm the most down bad in this entire fucking world for that man. No, I'm not. Well, the new one, the old one doesn't exist anymore. Okay, just thought I'd ask. Is that Ray Hitsugi? Is that Ray, my moderator Ray, one of my beautiful platonic wives Ray? Hello, welcome in. I cannot spell. It's like 5 a.m. Oh my god. Good morning. How down bad? You don't even want to know. You don't know. Down bad enough that I'm being targeted by the man. Trademark pending. I'm down bad for you. Shut the fuck up, Aurora. Aurora, you can shut the fuck up. Like, actually shut the fuck up. I earned this title for doing absolutely nothing. You let me have this. I'm kidding, chat, to be clear. I'm kidding. But am I? No, I'm kidding. I am kidding. My pretty platonic lady. Hello. Okay, let me get to the actual screen. I should be like Davis and just fucking have a just chatting screen. Anyway, hi. Oh, I can talk about them! Wait, I can talk about them! Hold on, wait, let me talk about them. Hi, so, I realized I can't, hi. I had to gather my thoughts, I'm sorry. I'm also, like, dreading my internet right now. Libet! I finally pronounced your name correctly. Hi. Do you want to talk about Darling and Daisy? Belle, name your fave ships. Nova Frost. Period. I also like Eclipse and Saturn. If you want, like, the non-canon ships, I shipped the Sun Harem, in all honesty. What are you eating? It looks like some coconut chocolate, like, raspberry thing? I don't know what kind of fruit it is. The CEO of Nova Frost and #1 Dark Sun down bad simp. True. If you fall over words like that, I'm Sally. Please tell me more about them. Okay, so in the E-Void, y'all know the E-Void. You can't join the E-Void, but the E-Void exists. Okay, so Belle hasn't been mimicked yet. Sun Harem. I shipped Sun with pretty much everyone. I don't have a specific ship, in all honesty. I just like shipping Sun with a lot of people. Don't fucking put... Okay. Or down bad comment about Dark Sun. You're literally down for any fucking solar animatronic at this rate. Your favorite is solar. That doesn't mean the others don't apply. What was I saying? Yeah, so I can talk about these two. So in the server, you know how Dark Sun has his like little like sun sanctuary, or like his safe haven for suns, and like I guess moons and some other places too. So the Evoid, we have decided, because I'm gonna blame City for this, we have decided, let's have some fun and fill the sun sanctuary. Let's make our own suns, like unrelated to any like real deep lore or anything. Let's just make suns. Let's make a sun sanctuary. Let's make some suns. Let's figure out some stories. Let's have fun. And it's been really interesting to see everybody's like stories, like for their own suns or like moons, lunar eclipses and stuff like that. Whoever's able to go in there, because Dark Sun did mention he does accept other people than suns. It's just not as common. And you know, he doesn't only just keep them there, he relocates them and everything. So it's really interesting. And yeah, but we decided, like, as soon as we saw Dark Sun coming in again, we were like, yeah, let's make some fucking suns. So I made a sun. I will discuss them. So this is Darling. This is Darling, my beautiful boy, my beautiful they them, my beautiful non-binary boy they them. Uses both the they and the he's. Darling is a very young sun. And sorry, I'm still eating. Darling's a very young sun. His moon and his moon separated like fairly early. His moon was not that great. He wasn't abusive or anything, but he definitely, it was more of a case of Darling got suppressed more than Moon did, which his moon is named Mellow. Mellow suppressed Darling a lot when they were together. Mellow got to be able to go and explore everything and such, and because Darling didn't want to upset his new like brother, friend, whatever, he had to stay suppressed and just kind of accepted his role. He wanted to be kind and see that like this is what makes Mellow happy, so let's just be submissive and like, what is it called, agreeable, I guess. Let's be agreeable. When they decided to separate, Mellow did not survive the process. Mellow died in the process. And Darling did mourn him. Darling mourned him like so much, even though Mellow didn't treat him very great. Darling still cared about Mellow a lot. But of course, because Mellow isn't the greatest person, there is also submissive and Britain. I'll get to that. Mellow was not the greatest person, obviously, so he did leave a kill code. He did leave a kill code inside of Darling. And Darling, during the time of mourning, Mellow was not treated greatly by the other animatronics. He wasn't nobody was really mean to him per se, but because they knew Mellow and not Darling, they didn't see Darling as a real person per se. They saw Darling as just you tell me Lumi's past is tragic. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. He wasn't treated greatly. He's literally like a stranger to them all. And he just wants to be a good person. Like, he doesn't really ask for much. He's not trying to do anything. So there was a kill code left in his head because Mellow's not that great of a person. Mellow never needed the kill code because, well, Darling never really caused him any problems to make him aggressive. So trying to remember what I typed out. So Darling during the mourning process eventually started forming the kill code started forming consciousness. This consciousness took pity on Darling, who was in a really bad state and just mourning constantly, didn't know what to do, was completely lost, but was trying his best to like be as happy and upbeat as he could for these kids, working hard. And he kept quiet at first. The kill code kept quiet at first. Didn't do much. The times he did speak, he sounded like Mellow. And Darling at first was thinking, maybe like Mello left something in his head. Maybe this is a way to save him, but over time, this kill code that was Mello wasn't actually him, and formed his own personality over time. He learned to care for Darling a lot, and eventually, when he was able to find his own, I guess, personality and identity, that would be when Daisy comes in. So Daisy is a solar. He's not an eclipse. He was never truly an eclipse. Daisy is a solar. Daisy is still indecisive on if he really wants to be a per se sun model versus a moon model, so he's a little bit messed up, as you can see. I did specifically give him like Sam's Moon's clothing. Yeah. Like just to kind of show that. And yes, I did name him Daisy because of Daisy Bell. But also he's not the one that picked out the name. Darling did. But yeah, so Daisy did take pity on Darling, and eventually the two, like Darling getting to know Daisy, did realize, okay, so this is not, you're not Mello, and that's okay, because even though I've lost Mello, I have a new friend now. But because Mello did cause mental issues with Darling that Daisy can't really work through, Dark Sun, who's monitoring those dimensions, finds them and brings them to the sanctuary to be able to sort of keep them together and have some peace for a while. Because again, Darling's not being treated well and Daisy's still in his head. The difference between Mello and Darling, Daisy doesn't try to switch with Darling. Daisy would rather have his own body than switch with Darling. Being in the Sun Sanctuary, Darling has Daisy the entire time, but nobody really knows that Daisy is there. He does talk about Daisy, but nobody really likes to ask about Daisy. See you guys fucking singing Daisy Bell in the chat. But yeah, that's. And they're kind of just living in the sanctuary now. Darling is still learning how to be himself and grow a personality, because again, it was early on and he was suppressed for so long, he doesn't really know who he is. While Daisy is very sure of what he wants to be, but doesn't really know how to get to the point where he can physically be himself. There is also like the small issue of Darling's kind of traumatized and thinks Daisy is going to die if they try to separate, because he thinks he killed Mello in the process. So yeah, they're learning things together. Also, because he's a solar, of course, I had to give him the goggles. Darling and Daisy both have different things in their eyes too, which was really fun. It was so fun to design Darling, because one thing I knew I wanted was that I wanted my son for the sanctuary to be white. Like I wanted him to be a white son. Trauma response, yeah. Daisy, like, please, are you down? Please don't be down bad for Daisy. He is down, because he is down. Y'all don't understand. He is down. Oh yeah, and Darling and Daisy are friends with Lumi. Yeah. Lumi's one of the few people who actually knows Daisy exists because Lumi bothered to ask. Yeah, that's the lore for those two. They live in the Sun Sanctuary, and they're part of the big harem that Dark Sun has. Because yeah, Dark Sun has a harem. Totally. I wanted him to be white. I wanted him to be vanilla. Daisy is down. Daisy's down for a lot of things that Darling does not know how to process. We'll put it like that. Can't talk about it on YouTube. My point being, you asked Daisy for a chance. Daisy's down. Sadly, you'll never meet Darling. So you'll never meet Daisy because he's in Darling's head. And he's not coming out anytime soon. How does Dark Sun treat them? He treats them just fine. They don't do anything. They don't do anything, so like, of course Dark Sun treats them just fine. He doesn't know that Daisy is in Darling's head, so he has no reason to treat them badly. And even then, because this solar is not really causing any problems, if Dark Sun did know about Daisy, he'd probably suggest like separation, but other than that, he doesn't really care that Daisy exists. Alright, the only thing about Daisy that's blue. Don't spoil things for the chat. Don't spoil. No, they're not together. They're just friends. Hi, Suo. No, they're not. No, they're not together. They are just friends. Do you want to hear a long description of my Sam's OC? No. To put bluntly, no. Sorry. I highly encourage like OC making and such like that, but I need to reach a point where I need to be strict on my stream because I've had enough people who kind of just use my stream to chat, like to, how do I put this? Clout. What I'm talking his eyes and getting your mind out of the gutter. Okay, sure. Welcome in Golden VA. How do you think OG-san would treat them? That's a good question. I don't think he'd like Darling. I think he'd like Daisy though. Definitely Moon would like Daisy. I think all of them would like Daisy because it's another solar. But I don't think a lot of them would like Darling because Darling is very, I guess, innocent and immature. The only reason Daisy knows as much as he does is because he was part Mellow. He has Mellow's knowledge. I shall respect you. Thank you. Thank you for respecting my no. Not a lot of people like to respect the no, but thank you. I appreciate it. I like them a lot, chat. It's been fun, like, just slowly developing them. I can't blame people for liking Daisy more. I think, like, design-wise, I think Daisy is probably the one I was really happy with. Like, more so. I do like Darling's design, because he baby. I think Callisto would get along with Darling if you want to. Oh, I absolutely. No, I want to think that, like, Darling just kind of just works well with people. He's not the most talkative, but he's definitely friendly. If anything, Daisy's the one who doesn't want to talk to people, but Darling keeps going, we need friends. We can't just be alone in the sanctuary all the time. And he's like, but I'm your friend. But we can always have more friends. It's one of those situations where, like, Darling brings Daisy to wacky adventures kind of shtick, you know? Visually interesting, both lore are interesting. Yeah. I mean, Darling is supposed to be a daycare attendant, so he's not supposed to be all flashy and junk, while Daisy can be flashy because he's in someone's head. Like I said, Daisy does not front. So you never see Daisy with his own body. But I had to give him a design. Daisy meet Dre Luxon. Oh. Darling's gonna have a panic with, like, Dre. Darling's gonna have a panic with Dre, I feel. Because, like, seeing anyone who's I like to think seeing anybody who looks similar to Daisy would probably throw him off a lot. I like Darling's design. He pretty baby. He's very pretty. He's very pretty. Also, Darling uses the he, they, so if you guys are saying he, it's fine. He can serve all day. He's serving. Let's fucking serve. I'm debating on making this like a keychain or a standee. Let me get rid of my references so you guys can see the picture a little better. There we go. I don't really love how it's turning out. I like how Daisy looks, obviously, because Daisy was the first one I drew. I don't know. Darling I could probably fix up at some point. I'm just having some fun drawing these two. But do they look similar? No, it's just the fact that when you sense one solar and one eclipse, you can kind of just feel. Yeah, those colors in there. Keychain. I keep being told keychain. Available keychain. I will buy more keys. It's gonna be personal merch, Pavetta. I'm not trying to sell these. Unless, no, I'm kidding. I would not try to sell these. I've already gone through the virtual shops and everything. I've had sold merchandise before. I'm not really interested in it. Getting a makeshift plush soon. Ew, makeshift. Off topic, the way you draw hands, I love it so much. It looks amazing. I don't know how to draw hands. What did Mello look like? I don't have a design for Mello yet. How are you today, Belle? Hi, Check. I'm doing decently. If anything, you can probably get an idea what Mello looked like based off of Daisy, but I will eventually draw Mello. For now, it's just these two, just because they're the important ones. Oh my god, this is the same thing I keep saying for fucking Daydream's moon. Y'all who are familiar with Daydream already, I literally have to I still haven't designed what I think my version of what Solar's moon would look like. So I need to do that at some point. Which, by the way, I call, because I call Solar Sun Daisy, or sorry, Daydream. I call him Daydream. Solar's moon, just to have a distinction, is named Memo. That's Daydream's moon is named Memo. I need to speak slowly because I'm confusing myself at this rate. What if Mello had the goggles? That's why Daisy has them. Maybe. That'd be fun. Because I do one thing I really liked from the thumbnails with New Moon in it. I know there's one in particular that has him oh my god, my brain. That has him with a mechanic outfit. Yes, Memo. Spelled like that. Memo, yes. That's what Daydream's moon is named for distinction purposes. Similar to Daydream, he wouldn't be called that. Memo is a cool name. Yeah, I like naming them different just to make it easier for me to differentiate. It make it easy to find difference. You didn't get the memo? That's why he's called Memo, is because he's just a memory. Same goes for Daydream, who's just a dream. Hello. Welcome in. I know that one. He was so cute. I love me some goobers. You know what? I'll do this one, and then just because he's in the title, I'll draw Dark Sun after. Unless I get bored of doing this, because this is mostly gonna be coloring. God damn it, Val. Yeah. Did you just realize that? There's a man. Would you like some chlorine to add to the salt that you're pouring onto our wounds? Yeah, sure. Make sure you have lots of salty tears with them so I can drink them up. Goofy goobers? Indeed. They're goofy. They are goofy goobers. Goofy goobers. Not yet. There's no Dark Sun yet. There is no Queen of England. Sorry, I still have snacks. Bro, I'm slow. Well, I mean, this stream is also very delayed. Oh, no longer stable. Is there any Jacks in the sanctuary? Probably, but we never heard about it. I mean, they have kids in the sanctuary, so I would assume there are Jacks in there. Right? Like, you have to assume there's Jacks in there. Dark Pookie is not here right now. Please. So, Bella, are you ready for Overseer tomorrow? I'm ready to, do ungodly things to that man. Hello, chat. Reminder, I'm an adult. Oh, shit, chat. Can you believe it? I'm 25. Holy shit. I'm 25. This is reality. Hi, reminder to anyone who's doing chat. Please look at the rules in the description for the chat. Thank you. But yeah, can you believe that shit, chat? I'm 25 now. Wow. And Femi's ending. Holy shit. I'm winning. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I feel really bad for Kai and Flora that they couldn't, like, that their show kind of just got fucking smacked out. Because they just started again. And they barely had time to start again. Yes, you are oldie. I'm getting closer to elderly age, boys. 25? I thought you were 15. Oh my god. Hi, welcome in. If you're new here, please feel free to read the description of this stream to get the chat rules. Thank you. I swear that show is just a trial and error channel. No, for real. Like, what? Mazem? And then we had Femi, and then Femi went to Roblox, and then we went back to Femi again. It's like, Jesus. Bella, I'm older than you, elderly. Listen. TikTok thinks that 20's fucking elderly already. I can't stand these kids anymore. I can't keep doing this. I cannot keep having this conversation. Please check the rules in the script before chatting. Yes, please. '20s aren't that old, right? Yeah, you say 20-plus-year-old? Taking anime. Don't take requests. Get paid. If you're gonna offer your services, don't do shit for free. Like, genuinely, my mentality, if you're offering a fucking service, don't do that shit for free. Do not cut yourself short. And this fucking economy where you are trying to make a living at any sort of point, you need to start you need to just make money. Now, it really is up to the individual person. But your time is not, but if you're going to spend a lot of time on something, get paid for it. It really is up to person by person, but I'm on the side that people should get paid for their services. Do I think every person deserves to be paid? No. There are pieces of shit out in the world. But if you feel you have the skill to be able to make money off of it, make money off of it. 20 years old, according to the kids. Moon is in a dress soon. Can't wait to see Moon finally feel slay. Oh shit. Can't wait to see Moon finally slay. That'll be great. Let me see. '20 is the new 60. Dude, that's a 50. That's like a 40-year difference. Holy shit. People should get paid for their services. We need Moon in a dress September. Thank you for reminding me soon. Working on terms and conditions for Ko-fi. What did you have as a basics? Feel free, comfortable with sharing. I can share. I don't mind. For basics, it's obviously that My art is not to be used for AI purposes, NFTs, or to be repurposed for merchandising. I do not do commercial prices. I don't, because I don't know how to calculate that, and I don't even know what goes into that, so I'm not even going to deal with that business part of it. The only exceptions I do make is for Twitch, like Twitch emotes and such like that. If you were using it on your streams and such, like YouTube as well, you cannot make merchandise out of it. I do not allow that. You cannot make proper profit off of it. I will only accept it for emotes, just because you don't necessarily have to pay for those. Because some people will, because if it's used for like follower only emotes, you don't have to pay for that. You just need to follow. It really depends. Which is why I'm kind of like so with when it comes to Twitch emotes. But yeah, for that, it's like, you know, definitely put your big hard no, you can't do this with my art. Another thing is that make sure if you're going to like mention that if you are going to post art anywhere, just make sure that you mention it in your terms of service and let people know. And if they don't want the art to be posted, let them know they have the option of opting out of it if they really want to. I also like to mention where the art will be sent through. So I do send it through Ko-fi primarily, but I can also send it through email or using a Google Drive. I do also like to mention my hard yeses and nos when it comes to my terms of service. Say for example, like for refunds, I do give refunds. It just depends on like the length of the project that I am doing. If I do not deliver on a project, I feel you are compensated for a refund. I will give them out. I do not mind. There are cases where I do have the right to refuse service to anyone. If I don't feel motivated to work on your fucking artwork, I'm not going to force myself to do it, and I will return your money. If I feel something is out of my wheelhouse that you commissioned me for, I will return your money immediately. I do not have to put up with shit if I don't want to. I've already had to put up with shit I don't want to enough. I don't need to keep doing it. Just make your boundaries very clear when you're doing a TOS. That's the best I can give you for that. Physical art, on tips on that. You're gonna have to give a lot of disclaimers when it comes to physical art, but I don't know too much about that, especially if you're sending it out. People want to be sent out physical artwork, so you would have to, I think you should like look more into that, because I'm not somebody who does physical artwork. Not in that sense anyway. But when I get paid, I will throw money. Good luck. Good luck. I don't have commissions open, and I haven't for a year now. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to be opening commissions anytime soon. The only thing I am willing to do is trades, and even then, I will only accept some people. Usually advice and tips. No problem. I'm just going based off of my experiences. Always ask other artists, because everybody has different experiences when it comes to their own commission stuff. Because I've definitely heard the horror stories, but I haven't experienced anything too bad, thankfully. But I've heard the horror stories when it comes to getting commissioned by people. I think it's the fact that I refund immediately and I don't put up with shit. That I really don't want to. I'm just like, I already know there's a lot of bad things that's gonna come out of it if I just tolerate shit, so I really don't want to do that. Oh my god, I just realized I don't have Daisy's hand showing, so nobody knows what his fingertips looks like. Next is Puppet. Why is paint so hard? Paint is a very scary medium to work with. I've worked with paint, I know. Again, that's my advice on doing your commissions. Always ask just other artists if you know any. And also, the greatest advice I can give you for doing commissions: start them. It doesn't matter if you think your art is good enough. At least open them. Start it up. Be prepared, because even if you don't think your art is that great, you will improve over time. Regardless, like, you will improve. There is no stopping your artwork. open them, it doesn't even matter. As long as you have it, really, that's already a big step. You have it open, you have it available. Whether you get commissioned or not doesn't matter. You have it open. You made that step, and now you can just only go up from there. Definitely revising what I have for refunds. Do you give a certain percentage, especially when it's halfway through or through the drawing or the cancel? So my thing is like, again, if I don't start on it, I can refund like at any point immediately. But for me, because everything is paid in full, when it comes to Ko-fi, I don't really do that kind of thing where it's a certain percentage. I'd say if they already approved on a sketch, if you're one of those people who likes to get sketch approvals, if they already approved on a sketch, no more refunds. If it's before the sketch or still during the like fixing up process during the sketching, you should still be able to refund them. Time to watch Nova Frost video. Nova Frost is always good. Everybody should watch the Nova Frost video. Give them views. Help the algorithm. Please, we get more Nova Frost gameplay when you help the algorithm. Comment on the videos. Like, actually, like, say shit. I want more Nova Frost content. Please. I'm doing my part. I want more. I love them. I didn't even realize this was Peaches. Oh my god, that took me a minute. I don't know how to set it up digitally. I'm learning. Ko-fi makes it so easy. Ko-fi makes it so easy if you want like the easiest format ever. It will take a percentage of your comms, but it's not really that big of a percentage. Well, I'm gonna check the view for that gameplay. Hi Evie, well, good morning. It hasn't happened to me yet, but I'm one of the sketch approval people. Once the money has been sent, it has been sent. Yeah. Of course, I send like the sketches and works in progress over time for my clients, and they can always allow changes or anything. I do also put a limitation on how many changes it can make, though. Because there are people who will fuck you over if you let, especially for fucking works in progress, if you let them. So don't let them fuck you over. Don't let people fuck you over. Also, please set up boundaries with your clients. There are some people who think that because they commission you a lot, they're your friend. You are not a friend. You are a client. Know your place. If you are a friend before becoming a client, or you are a friend much and outside of reasons of being a client, that's different. Do we like Frost voice chat? I love Frost voice. I love that he sounds like OG Moon. And I mean like Game Moon. He sounds like Game Moon. Not every friend is a client. Not every client can be your friend, and not every friend is your client. Know your boundaries. I like Frost voice. I think it's funny. So in the gameplay, I still I think it's funny like when Reed is going like he regrets the voice already because of how raspy it is, and he's feeling like the same shit he was feeling for Casey. Meanwhile, me who really likes the Frost voice is just going, man, oh, that's really sad. Suffer. Aurora, if it's been a year, I think you were compensated for. I think you are well in your parameters to say, hey, can I get a refund? Chino. Sadly, I can't even touch any other artworks. Like, I can't really touch any of my other artworks that I deem important just because I have to work on you-know-whos. And by that I mean Zach, who sent me his fucking references finally. It only took him months. Wait, why is he... Wait, I just realized. Why is he sending me this? He literally cannot pay me right now. What happened? And I go, well, hopefully I'll be back when stream, like, before stream ends. Okay. Thank you for coming in. Literally emailed them. I got radio silence. Where did you do the commissions from? Because you can force commission. You can force a refund. Especially through PayPal. You can force a refund through PayPal. I don't like doing that because I think it's shitty. But you are not being contacted for anything. So I think you should force a refund. That's just me though. I will leave that up to you. Bell, blink twice if you're being held hostage. Say something doesn't you, Bell. No, I'm good. I'm not being held hostage right now. I like Nova Frost. Dark Sun's pretty neat. I'm okay for now. Let me try looking to the creator. I think you need to force a refund. Or report them on whatever site you use to be able to get those commissions. If it was through DMs, you need to force a refund through the payment method. It was on Ko-fi. You can force a refund. You can force a refund through PayPal. Like 100%, you can force a refund through PayPal. How do you send your artwork? Like what format? I use PNGs because for the most part, my artwork is character artwork. Now you're active on YouTube again. Dude, you need to force a refund. You need to put a time limit and threaten that you are going to force a refund because you need to put your foot down at that rate. Yeah, if the artist is communicating with you, that's different. Like if the artist was communicating with you for that entire year and explaining things, that's fine. At least you're getting updated at all. But if they're radio silence, but you still see them doing other things and they're purposely avoiding you, you need to force that shit. You need to put your foot down. Because even like commissioners will get their shit, like will get shit like fucked over too. Like that's not fair to them. It's a two-way street. We need to all respect each other in this process. Oh, and also everyone's favorite is when you see the IRL names, just you don't see anything, guys. When you're commissioning for NSFW, don't mention it. You don't mention the words NSFW anywhere. You don't mention what kind of commission it is. You just send money and silence. What's the point of these days? Yeah, it happens sometimes. Life gets in the way, or sometimes people just like have different priorities. Or you mentioned this before, literally just starting to force a refund at this point. If they're active on social media and they're not actively communicating with you, you just need to fucking force a refund. I'm drilling away. Drill faster! Look at him, boy. He boy. He boy. He's just a boy. Welcome back, Absacat. I like Daisy a lot. I'm very happy with how he turned out. Same goes for Darling. I am also happy with Darling because I think somebody compared him to like Vanilla, and I'm just like, I love that little cutie. How often do you make pre-made stuff for people to buy? I don't, because I'm not one of the people who do adoptables, so, or stuff like that, so I do not. I know there's a couple people in here who have done adoptables that I have asked for advice on, but otherwise, no, I don't have any experience in that, so I'm not the one to ask. My apologies. If you would never see Daisy. He's all I've been drawing. Have you been kicking or giggling this entire time? Do you need help? Blink twice. And Dark Sun and Sun bonding, though, I feel to be cool. I think I was really happy that Sun actually went to go see the sanctuary. Because I think he needs a break. I genuinely think he needs to leave and just take a break for a while. I'll reroll chat. I'm very much biased on Sun's side. I don't think he's correct. In this entire argument, I don't think Sun's correct. I don't think Moon's correct either. I think they're both in the fucking wrong. I think they're pretty much over it at this point, right? I haven't been watching the recent episodes. I think both of them are wrong, but I think Sun needs to break. But I'm biased to being on Sun's side because I really just done a lot. And I think Solar should go with him. Bats my eyes. Davis will not entertain my fucking ships. Mr. Bossman, can you please hand me some Solar Sun content? And then he goes, no. Fuck you. You go, no, fuck you. Have Solar and Nebula instead. Cry your eyes out, fucking. With Moon. Y'all don't even understand how much, like, I just have not been watching the episodes lately. I don't really want to. I did hear about, like, everyone else has been watching the episode saying that Molten pissed everyone off. Molten's been pissing me off. For everyone who's aware, on the last stream, hop up and attempt to get some sleep. Bye, Lunar. Have a good rest. What the fuck? I only see one of the payments I did on PayPal. Ooh. Keep receipts, chat. It was really cool that you both Sun and Solar turned evil and became a duo. Unfortunately, I gotta go. Thank you for coming, Absent Cat. I really did Sun too, so I'm very biased for him as well. I think Sun is really... I like Sun a lot. Low-key mad at Sun for not telling them. Well, you know what? They're both mad. Everyone's angry and everyone's just not... Everyone's high in emotions. So... Again, nobody's really in the right. I take Sun's side because I relate to him a lot. But do I think... Again, I don't think he's correct. I don't think he's correct. I don't think Moon's correct. I don't think either of them are correct. I think they're both very angry and are just dealing with their emotions right now. Or I guess they were. I haven't been watching the episodes. I don't know if they're still fighting or not. I'm assuming they are based on what everyone's saying. The title is so real. I'm down abysmal for Dark Sun. Also, hi, welcome in. If you are new to the stream, please read the stream description for the chat rules before you continue. Thank you. I have a problem with Sun having a break. I just have a problem with who he's going with. But Dark Sun. With Dark Sun content for me. I just think Sun needs a break. I just hope he at least tells Earth. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about Earth. I'm sorry. Sorry, Terra. I really don't give a fuck if she shows up or not. I know she did. I don't care. Everyone else can be excited about that. I don't really care. There's a lot of tension, so yeah, it makes sense why Sun hasn't, but it doesn't mean it's right. Yeah. Just because it makes sense doesn't mean it's the right choice. This is like, I love a good argument. I like when they do these dramatic moments with them. It makes them more real. And I like being able to have discussions over these because we all know that they're both not right, but we're still picking sides anyway based on what we relate to with these characters. I don't care about Terra. Literally don't give a shit about Terra. Do I hate Terra? No. Do I give a shit if she's in the show or not? Not even in the not in the least bit. I don't give a shit in the least bit. She can be on the show, she can be off the show. I do not give a shit. Sun deserves a break. That doesn't end with a plane crashing again. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that. The fucking I'm back in the fucking building again! Or in Moon's case, Destiny Islands. Sun needs to go low contact with the entire family because throughout the whole argument, everyone has been coddling Moon because they were afraid of Moon's anger and don't want to rock the boat. I'm waiting for Solar's villain arc. I want it. Let him cause havoc. Let him raise that body count. He's gonna kill people. I need it! Give me my Solar development, Davis and Reed. I've been waiting. Like Penelope waiting for Odysseus, I wait for Solar plot. You don't have to contact PayPal to get a refund. You really just look into it because I can't explain everything to you right now. I'm so sorry. Like I do want to help you, but you do not need to actually contact anyone at PayPal for that. Just please look it up yourself. It's actually easier than you think it is. Cause Solar's built an arc. Probably something involving Jack. I could see it being something involving Jack. Don't you want... Aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you just want to go ape shit? I think it's fun. Literally cut off Solar's arc for this fight. It's okay. We're getting it. It's fine. It's fine, Adonis. We're gonna get it. Oh, don't cause Solar to be is called Good Eclipse for a reason. I don't give a shit. I want fun. Fuck your titles. Give me the fun story plots. The Sleepy Jester. Hello, the Sleepy Jester. I don't remember if you're new here or not, but if you are, you'd please read the rules in the stream description. Thank you. Oh, Billy made my own Solar Sun / Daydream. Oh, I see. You're trying to steal my ideas. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. This is a joke. This is a joke. People in the fandom were doing this before I showed up. They're gonna keep doing it after. I need it, Belle. I need it now. We have Overseer tomorrow. He's coming, boys. He's coming. I'm gonna give him a if he's cool, I give him a big kiss. If not, you'll never see me talk about him again. I want to see what the Overseer is like because design-wise, he's very much my type. He's very much my type of character to simp over. But I need to see personality first before I go doing shit because if his personality sucks, I don't want it. Because I can find any character pretty, like, this is clear. But if the personality sucks, then what's the point? Oh, the family at some point, that could be possible. He already could do that now. This is not a surprise. Whatever Davis says, I'm just, like, kind of hand-wavy on it. Not because I'm dismissive or anything. It's just kind of like, well, you're saying this now, but I want to see what happens. Jack killed in VR chat. Dude, if Jack dies, then I'm the fucking prophet. If Jack dies, then you and I chat, we're the fucking prophet. Because we can say that we called it. if Jack dies, we can say that we called it. Not even for this stream, for like stream from months ago, we can say that we called it. That or we manifested it. Either way, we're gonna get shit on. Because of the recent solar quiz thing. I'm assuming you guys saw the video from it then. It's very fun to have a solar sun. You end up growing attached to them, like, so much. Like, Daydream is my fucking baby. I adore him. I like putting him with everyone. I like making him nice. I like having just a nice character who's just kind and just wants to be with people and just cares for his family. But look where we are now. Yeah. Does that mean we can call them liars if Blood Moon comes back? If Jack dies, I'll riot. I think Ray might actually kill Davis if Jack dies. Solar will go on a rampage. I think Ray will kill Davis first. Y'all, Jack is Ray's fucking baby. They already lost Sundroid. Jack is gonna be the biggest crash out. Is to follow the family tradition. Sun has fucking plot armor. What do you mean family tradition? Sun has plot armor. They'll kill Dazzle before they fucking kill Jack. Before they kill Sun. And late once again. Hello, hi chat. Hello, welcome in! Got any OCs that have no trauma, Bell? I mean, technically these guys, they're not that bad. They just went through a loss and that's about it. Which, I don't think that's really traumatic. Actually, no, I say that with suppressants. Oh, that's a good question. Do I have any OCs with no trauma? I say as I look at angst. I guess Lottie. Counts. Lottie isn't really traumatized. Lottie doesn't have a reason to be traumatized. I guess Mary, but she doesn't really have much on her. I guess Mari and Lottie, they don't really have any real trauma because, like, Lottie is not a Charlotte. Lottie's not a Charlotte. I don't know. I need to take that out with the long dead Charlotte thing. Lottie's not a Charlotte. Lottie is just an animatronic who hasn't really gone through too much, so I think Lottie would be the only OC I currently, at least to my knowledge, at this moment, that has no real trauma. I guess Venus would too. Venus doesn't really have trauma. Like, Venus was left in a library, but it's not really traumatizing. I guess those two. A lot of my Sam's OCs don't really have trauma per se. They're pretty chill. Yeah. What's the point in having characters if there's no angst? Well, they're for shipping purposes and nothing more, so. Oh, no, that's a traumatized one. Sorry about that. So you have angst. Suo has more than just angst. Suo has a gun to everyone's head. My stream keeps going in the red. I love my internet problems. Venus has the trauma of being called Puppet. I have the trauma of Venus being called Puppet, please. Chat, you think I should pitch my design for Mari to Davis? I don't think I should, but like, man, I would love to see Davis's opinion on my OCs, in all honesty, like, design-wise. Do I want anything to come out of it? For the most part, no, but I would like to see the reactions, because tell me you aren't curious of a showrunner's opinion about your silly blorbos. Like, tell me you wouldn't be at least a little curious. Like, any showrunner, not even like for Sam's, like any showrunner you can think of. Tell me you wouldn't be a little curious on like how they would feel about a character you designed. Because I am. The stream is not buffering or anything, it's completely clear. Okay, that's good then. Manifested bell. Manifesting. Lottie, my beautiful lady, drink water woman. Oh yeah, I should do that, huh? Chad, I would be so honest. You're gonna have to remind me to drink stuff because I keep forgetting to drink. Special appearance, Davey and Reed. Reed's usually asleep when I stream, so no. I think Davis probably wakes up around like towards when I'm ending and then starts his own stream, so I don't know. I told my manager came with common character, you got the spell. Look, I don't. If I'm gonna have my OC on the show, my OC is gonna be a quote unquote public model. I don't want them to own Mari. But that's a discussion if I were to ever have my OC on the show. This is like a big ol' hypothetical. Please drink water, everyone. Please do. I keep forgetting. You should not. What am I doing? I can literally just... Hello? No? Are we not working? Do you want to just be a bitch then? Alright, that's fine. That's fucking fine, I guess. There we go. I've got a special power that I'm not afraid to use. Come on, this is my adventure. This is not fantasy. Living wild and free. I'm not ordinary girl from the deep blue under. That woke a sleeper agent within me. Hello, I didn't even know I knew that theme song anymore. I watch House of Anubis because I remember watching it, but I don't remember anything about it. I just remember they were like in a boarding school or something, and there was just a lot of like secret passage shit and everything. But I don't actually remember anything about the show. I know it was a mystery show. That was all I knew. And it came out around the same time Victoria Justice starred in that like fucking werewolf movie on Nick. The boy who cried werewolf or something like that. I can't remember. I would never want any OCs to be part of any show, mainly because mainly because I know I wouldn't be able to handle the hate backlash of questionable fan art. I'm okay with it. But this is because I've already received this kind of attention before. So I don't really care. It definitely reminds me of Mintness. Yeah, somebody was saying it reminds him of Vanilla. Somebody saying he's a reminder of like Vanilla. And I think that's good. That's a good accurate. You know what I would love to compare him to is like vanilla wafer cookies. Love those shit. Love that shit. Good shit. I also want to point out that like Daisy does not have fucking shoes. But this is because he lives in someone's head, so there's really no need for shoes. Because why the fuck would you wear shoes when you're literally not even using? Trust questionable rebel casualty. I know what you're doing. I know what you are. And I love you for that. I can remember a lot of the episodes. I like the one where she's singing the song because of the full moon and everyone thinks she's hot then. Even though it's just the moon. That part's supposed to stay. Blink. Go back. Thingies. I'm cool to have my OCs feature, but the problem is I would be more fearful of them not being portrayed as I see them or make them out to be. Yeah, that's the risk of putting your OCs out there, huh? I love when the fandom misinterprets my OCs. Oh, if Daisy had shoes, he'd have fucking Tim's. He'd have fucking worker shoes. It would not be anything extravagant. I think another thing, like, for having a character in the show, you would not own that character anymore. The show owns that character. I mean, unless it's like a public model, then that's different, I'm pretty sure. But, like, realistically, you wouldn't own that character anymore. Because they're using it. That's their character now. Yeah, public model is probably a different case. Since, you know, they can't technically own the public model. But they can own the model. Am I allowed to say that? I feel like that's fine to say. Because it's obvious. I don't know. I'm not under NDA. I don't work for them. I remember this one episode. I think it was either a special episode or something else. Like Crocs. My internet's making me upset. That's why knowing and asking more about people's OCs is good to do. Yeah, you would think, but look at the fandom we're fucking in. Don't expect much. Ooh, this is... My connection is so bad right now. Wow, it just keeps staying towards 0. Holy shit. Bye, Ray. It's staying in the red for too long. I don't like that.